Yo, I'm so tired of these people on YouTube making these 6-8 builds and people are copying them and they're basically ruining their builds on day one. Um, they have all offense and no defense. Like what happened to our lockdown defenders? Like so I'm gonna get into that a little bit more in this video, and I'm just showing you some examples of clickbait on YouTube on what not to click. A lot of colors and pictures on their thumbnail to get you attracted to their videos, to show you a build that's not even good. So I'm here for y'all to make a good build and to show y'all what I did to make my build and to show you the cap breakers and signature moves that you need for your build. That's important. So let's get right into it. All right, so we're gonna get into it. As you can see here, I went 6'7" with the smallest wingspan you can have on your build. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm clicking through the weight to see what is gonna give me the best interior defense, strength, speed, agility, and rebound. So, mm. Now the most important things you want to focus on starting off on this build is setting this to at least 81 to have that handles for days on the silver. I'll show you later on why 81 is good to have and to keep, because it still works. Um, Now strength is the next important thing to have. Go ahead and put that at a 97. And then your next important thing is your interior defense at a 97. And then increase your perimeter defense a little bit more, and then go to speed and all the way to 88. Um, I'm gonna be tweaking this build out a lot throughout this video. Um, so just bear with me because I'm voicing over it and going through what I did to make this build the way I did. I think I ended up with like 25 badges or 26. I can't remember, but it's a lot of badges. And so this build, what I wanted to do was I wanted to make a build that can guard a 7'4" all the way down to a 5'7" build. So this build can basically do guard everybody. Like you can play Annie up one on ones, and nobody can back you down at 7'4" because your strength is so high. And you also have that legendary um, straps badge, which keeps you from reacting to their crossover moves. So that's important to have. And then I also have a post lockdown at a 97 on interior defense. So when you get a max +1, you can go ahead and use it on that post lockdown um, whenever. And also vertical right here is very important too, to have where I'm going to set it, because you're gonna need a pogo stick badge on at least a silver. So I'm trying to make it to where I'm deleting all of the things that I can that don't take away from what I really need, like interior defense, ball handling, 3-point, and driving layup, and strength and speed. And you also have to have that vertical at a silver pogo stick. So everything else can go down, like offensive rebound can go down, steal can go down, block can go down, driving dunk can go down, standing dunk can go down. Um, yeah, a lot of that stuff you can kind of maneuver and get it to where you need. Free throw can go down as well. It's important to have your 3-point on an 89. So when you get that, because this build is gonna have the build specialization shooting on it, so it's important to have that at 89 so you can upgrade that set shot to a legendary when you can. Um, So about these cap breakers too. This is very important to notice. See my speed with the ball? It's a little low, 68, right? This is gonna be our low stat. Um, with the cap breakers being the way they are this year, they increase lower stats faster. They get they get more points added onto it. So that's gonna be our low stat right there. It's just gonna pop up real quick for us. And then our ball handling, I want to make it at least a 85 for so we can get the ball handling signature moves. And then we got to focus on maxing out that strength and interior defense after that. So speed with ball, ball handling, strength and interior defense, and maybe perimeter defense if you have a little bit left after you used all your cap breakers on the important stuff. So yeah, this is me pretty much tweaking the build to where I need it to be to have all the badges I need. I'm gonna let y'all watch now a little bit. Alright, so right now I'm finalizing the build, finishing up, going through it. Some people spend like 4 hours in this my builder, so I kind of got it done pretty fast. So right here I'm showing you all the badges I have on this build. I counted them, and I think it's 28 you get altogether, which is really good. So 28 badges for a build ain't too bad. You got 2 legendaries when you max them out. 3 legendaries, maybe 4 after you used your plus 2s and everything. And your plus 1s. So right here I got my interior D at a 80. No. Perimeter defense at a 80. Interior defense at a 96. Strength 97. Speed 88. Sorry, I should have told y'all that earlier in the video that you're gonna end up with a 96 interior defense. But I have a video here of an example of me showing you why a 81 ball handling for this build ain't a bad idea. Because some might say, oh, it's bad, but all you need is 4 more points and you get the signature dribbling moves. So this is actual in-game footage of an 81 ball handle. Kind of worked them. So, I think I'm getting to the end of the build now. So, we can finalize it, I think. Hold on 1 second. I think I tweaked one more thing though. So just keep watching for a minute, and after the video, after the my builder, I have more footage of the build doing what it's good f- good at. So it's good to note that I had the driving layup up for a reason. The driving layup helps out instead of the driving dunk for many reasons. You don't need to be, because dunking, if someone has a high interior defense, the dunk is just going to go right off the rim. So you got to pay attention to things like that. So you should end up with a gritty 3-point sniping layup bully after you've done this build with a legendary strong handle to start off and 3 or 4 purple badges and a gold set shot. So yeah, but yeah, this video took a little minute to make. So if you enjoy the content and appreciate the build that I got for you, leave a subscribe for me. I appreciate it, and leave a like on this video. I'm gonna get into the gameplay now, but just to note a little bit more about this, you're driving layups at an 88, so and not many people have interior defense on the game because they messed up their builds. So here's footage for you, and and one more thing, the footage that I'm giving you, I have no badges in it. I'm just trying to get the content out as soon as I can to y'all so that people can stop making these 6-8 builds that everybody's putting around the internet. Um, like I said, subscribe and like for more because I'm gonna be making some more content for you to keep clickbait away. Appreciate it. All right, so right now I'm going up against a 6'6" at 215 and 87 overall with a lot of speed and no defense. I figure a lot of these builds ain't gonna have a lot of defense, but let's see how my build handles this. All right, so here we're going up against a smaller opponent. 6'4", 178 pounds with a lot of ball handling and speed and 3-point. And now lastly, we have a taller build at 6'8", 227 pounds. My build is really good with keeping up with these guys because my speed is at an 88. I would recommend putting a cap breaker on that as soon as you can, though. I've noticed that that has a lot of it affects the way that I play the game, so I need to higher my speed up after playing with this build so much. Um, but yeah, that's the only thing that I've noticed about this build that really needs to go up, other than speed, and speed with the ball kind of needs to go up as well. But yeah, I'm liking this build so far. It has a lot of defense, and just let's see how my build handles it. That's all the footage I have for y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one.